This month of training is going to be based around the Vertical Life app and the plan it has designed for us. We put in our current standards for climbing and the app comes up with a new training plan that is personalized to the specific routes and boulders at our local Klätterverket gym, which in itself is pretty cool. The app only has the routes of the gyms that collaborate with Vertical Life, so we're lucky that our gym does. The app also features topos for outdoor cracks as well, so that will be useful when looking for a harder outdoor project in the spring.
Basically, every time the problems in the gym get updated, the app also gets updated. So you can track and see all the problems from the app. The training plan seems to be very precise when it comes to the instructions, which is a good thing, so there will be no slacking.
Daniel and I are mainly bouldering, but we're going to start a new training plan with Vertical Life, which is going to be mostly sport climbing. It's going to be 4 times a week over a 7-week period, and it's going to be a lot of volume, mostly easier stuff at the beginning and progressively getting harder. About 4 times as much volume as we're used to, which is going to be very difficult. And the training plan includes fingerboarding, which we haven't done a lot of before, antagonist training and a lot of core.
The biggest challenge of this training program is managing it with the school and work. Luckily, both Max and I work at Gasverket, so sometimes managing it with the work can be quite easy. Another big challenge is also the recovery in between the training days. After these 7 weeks, we hope to be able to climb more efficiently and maybe to be able to climb a 7A on lead. Currently we've been able to climb a couple of 6C, but that was at our absolute limit.
So how are you guys feeling?
Really tired. 3 weeks have passed and everything revolves around training. You get very exhausted climbing a lot of routes over and over again, and you have to be on guard not to get sick during the training weeks. To combat this, we had to make sure that we got enough sleep and sufficient time to recuperate.
Even though it is hard, we have no thought of giving up. Luckily, there's 2 of us, so if someone is feeling unmotivated, the other can help motivate. Another thing that is motivating us is that we can notice the progress in our climbing.
Now it has been 32 days and halfway through the training plan. We are constantly thinking about food, and we have decided that when we are done with the training, we are going to treat ourselves to a nice dinner. During the last couple of weeks, the sessions have become shorter and the volume has decreased, but the routes we are climbing have increased in difficulty and grade. During the training weeks, Daniel got food poisoning, but he kept on and powered through.
It is day 25 now and I've gotten food poisoning, but I have to keep up with the training plan for Max's sake. If I don't do it, Max won't have anyone to blame him.
Daniel?
Not good. I have food poisoning.
It was pretty bad. He had to run to the toilet all the time. I was just sitting there laughing and feeling a bit concerned because he's the one holding my life in his hands.
Okay guys, so what are we gonna do today?
We're gonna try our newfound powers on a boulder problem. This is the 7th week and we are hoping to get some projects done.
So why are you trying a boulder problem?
Because all our newfound strength is not just sport climbing, it's also in bouldering. It translates to all types of climbing. And now we're gonna try a pink problem over here at about 7A.
How did it feel?
It feels a lot better. I wouldn't be able to come close to that a couple of weeks back. Not even close.
Nice!
I feel a lot stronger. And Daniel looks stronger too, so this is a good thing that we trained these past 7 weeks. It was worth it in the end. It didn't feel that way in the beginning, but now we can relax and actually try our projects, try harder.
Now afterwards it was definitely worth it. It was, yeah, in the middle, or well towards the end, we were very exhausted, but I think now after seeing the results, definitely happy with it. Our next plan is to see what we can do outside with our newfound strength. We've been looking into some projects for spring and we gotten some good ideas from topos on the app.
Now we warm up on climbs that used to be hard, now they're just a part of the session. We used to struggle on 6C, but now we tick off multiple 6Cs every session.
The app has helped us with motivation because we would never have done this kind of training without a training program.
Alright!
Alright!